What's up, everybody? This is Wade Merrick from Unparalleled Universe with another figure review, and today we'll be looking at the Mezco 112 Collective Judge Dredd figure. And this is the previews exclusive version of the figure, which is based on Judge Dredd's look from the Cursed Earth storyline. So let's take a quick look at the packaging. There's a bit of a glare in here, so it's hard to see the colors and stuff like that, but there's some red and gold in here. It looks really nice. Here on the back, we get to see the figure and a couple of the accessories that he comes with. And the way this works is that the box is covered in this plastic sleeve that slides right off. And then you're able to open this up so that you can see the figure on the inside. And he's kind of hard to see on the camera because of the glare. But you're able to see the figure and some of the accessories. You can see the stand that he comes with in the background. And on the inside here, you see the Judge Dredd logo. And on the back here, you get another look at the figure. So it's really nice packaging, as always, with the 112 Collective figure so far. And for his articulation, his head goes back and forth. It could go down a nice amount, and it could also come up a nice amount, because it has a joint at the upper torso and at the head. Let's take that off for a second. His arms can come out and they could go forward. That's about it because of the clothes. He does have a bicep swivel, but doesn't move too much. And his shoulder could go back and forth a little bit. He has double jointed elbows. His wrist is on a ball joint, so it could swivel, and it has a hinge also. His torso has a joint that moves, but not very much. Can't really go back at all. It can twist a nice amount. And he has ball joint hips. Come out about that much. And out to the side only a little bit there. He has double jointed knees, but that's about as far as they could go because of the strap. He does have a swivel here, but it's kind of hard to make it move. His foot is on a ball joint, so it could kind of move in different directions. It tilts just a little bit. And that's about it for the articulation. It does have a good amount, but obviously you can't use it all because of the clothing. But yeah, it's still a really good amount. I'd be curious to see what one of these 112 bodies looks like without the material on it, just to see what kind of joints are really there and all that stuff. But yeah, let's take a look at his accessories. He comes with a bunch of them. First, he comes with a knife, a billy club, a grenade, and he comes with a handgun. And with the handgun, you're able to remove the clip. That's very cool. And he also comes with an extra clip. And then he comes with this bigger rifle. Most of the accessories with this figure are the same accessories that came with the black and white version, but this did not come with the black and white version, so it's kind of cool to get this. And the clip comes out as well. And I'm not sure if this rifle comes with the standard version or not, but it did come with this previews version. And then he also comes with a set of handcuffs that you're able to open up. And they also bend in the middle. And they're really nicely sculpted and nicely painted. You can see that there's like a nice wash. All the accessories that it comes with are really nicely painted. Check out the gun. You got a lot of cool details on there. And as far as the handgun, one did come with the black and white version, but it's different from the one that came with this version. The one here on the right is the one that came with the previews, and the one on the left is the one from the black and white version. And the main difference is this little rounded part. You can see that the black and white version doesn't have that. And the only thing that sucks about this is that little rounded part makes it so it doesn't fit into the holster as good as the other one. You can see that it wants to fall right out. Just I barely tap it and it falls out. So that kind of sucks, but I do like the fact that they included a different gun with this figure. And then he also comes with this poncho or cloak thing, And I couldn't find any reference art, but I'm sure at some point in the story he wears something like this. But it looks really, really cool. And the way it works is it's just held together by some Velcro on the side. Comes apart really easy. And just comes off right over his head. But yeah, it looks really nice. And I really like this thing. It doesn't feel cheap like at all. It's really well made. There's no like loose stitching or anything like that. It came out really good. And the Velcro comes apart really easy and sticks together really good. And it has some painted pieces on there. There's like some mud splash at the bottom. You see the Dredd badge on there. So it came out really cool looking. And he also comes with a bunch of hands. On his right side he has a gun holding hand, a pointer finger, and a fist. And on his left side he has a gripping hand, an open hand, and another fist. And he also comes with this really nice looking stand. It has the Dredd badge on there. And there's a peg that you could just stick into the bottom of his foot. And he sits on there, or he stands on there nice and tight. I really like the way he looks on the stand. And another thing you can do with the stand is take him off there. And you could pop out this peg by using this to push it out. Comes right out. Then you could take this arm and stick it into the other side here. And you could use that to put him into some jumping poses or whatever you want to do. Yeah, and here you go. The figure's a little heavy, so it doesn't hold it as tightly as it could. But yeah, there you go. I probably won't get too much use out of this, but it's nice that it's included. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Worked out better for Batman than it does for Judge Dredd, but yeah. Even though those things are a little loose, you could just take a little screwdriver and tighten it up. Yeah, see that? Just a little screw right there. So he comes with a really, really nice amount of accessories. I really like that about these 112 collector figures. Another thing that's really cool is that you're able to put a lot of the accessories that he comes with onto him. Like his grenades, you got his extra clip. His gun goes right here, even though, as I mentioned before, it doesn't stay in there very good. It's still cool that it goes in there. And on this side, his knife fits right in there. I wish there was a place for his handcuffs, though. There might be a place, and I just don't know where it's at. But yeah, it's really cool that they do that. And here's a closer look at the details on the figure. You can see that like the buckles are painted. There's some nice paint right here all over the belt. The glove has like a nice wash in it. You can see everywhere just has really nice details all throughout. You could see some mud all over his boots. That's really cool. Yep, they did a really good job again. And even on his helmet, there's some scuff marks and things like that. I wasn't sure that I was gonna like this lighter blue version, but once I got it in hand, I liked it. I like it a lot more than I thought I would. And down in there, you could kind of see his eyes. But yeah, I was kind of torn between this and the standard version, but I'm really happy that I went with this version. I might end up getting the standard version eventually anyways, but yeah, I really, really like the way this looks. I like the way the blue looks and everything. And the way that the shoulder pads work is they're just held on by powerful magnets. You can see they stick on there really good. They never really get in the way of the articulation. And even the badge is held on with the magnet. And I think that's a really cool way that they did that. And they don't really get in the way, but if they do, you could just pop them off real quick without any trouble. So that's really nice. And for some size comparisons, here he is next to Marvel Legends Spider-Man. and Mezco 112 Batman. And here he is next to Marvel Legends Bucky Cap and a Black Series Sand Trooper. And here he is next to DC Icons Flash and Marvel Select movie Thor. And here's a look at him next to the black and white version with his cloak, and here he is without his cloak. And they're both really cool figures. And I look forward to picking up the standard version eventually. So overall, I'm really happy with this figure. Even though I knew what to expect, it was kind of cool having a couple surprises in there, like the different weapons. And I really like the way that it looks with this cloak thing. And when I first saw this for pre-order, I was excited, and you know, I pre-ordered it and all that good stuff. But then I was kind of disappointed once I found out that it was the light blue version that was under there. But you know, now having it in hand, I really like the light blue version. I think I'll probably like the light blue version better than I like the standard version. I don't know, it just looks more unique to me. I really like the way it came out, and it doesn't look as light as I thought it was going to be. So yeah, just another really awesome figure from the Mezco 112 collective line, and I really can't wait for the other figures that they've announced, like Frankenstein and the Flash, and those look really great too. So can't wait to have those in hand. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Please make sure to check out cooltoyreview.com. I'll leave a link in the description below, and also please make sure to comment and subscribe. Thank you very much. Peace.